How you doing? Ciolus Reigns here with Take Two Capital. Listen, I wanted to go over the charts for the week. I had a few pairs that I have been watching, and was in a couple of trades from Friday. And a lot of people tend to get out of their trades on Friday for the off chance that it may gap up. Well, I'm on the Aussie dollar right here, and if you don't know already, you can tell which pair you're in if you look in your upper left-hand corner. And sometimes you can download a indicator that can post it right in the center of your screen here. I don't particularly like that. So I'm in the Aussie dollar. I'm trying to tell you up front. This is the daily time frame. And if we back out of the chart, we can see that we've been going down for some time here. We've been dropping in the market. For years. We've been just dropping, and then we hit a steady patch, and then we drop some more. So it's safe to say that we might be due for a bounce, a move to the upside. I tend to look at a chart like this mainly to get it in my mind where I think the market is going. And I think that's important for anybody. I don't care what system you're using. I don't care if you think you know it all. It's good practice to look at the naked charts. I no longer really look at it completely without indicators. As you can see, I have my 50 moving average line, and I have a couple of other moving average lines I tend to have in there just as a visual for me. But I'm generally looking at price action. I'm trying to see where the market is going to go. Now, this is the Aussie dollar, and if we come on down, we're looking at a clear channel that the market is in. So if I will go out on a limb, I will say, hey, well, the market is due for a move to the upside on a longer term, but can I play price action in between? So let's see if we can do that. Now, by looking into the Aussie dollar, I will then go to my actual chart, and I will look at the Aussie dollar from there. Now, this is the triple arrow system. If you don't already know, I live by this system. It is my bread and butter. I cannot say enough, and more than likely I'm going to say an awful lot about it in the coming videos. But keep in mind, I don't want this to confuse you. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to show you just a bare chart without any of the extra, sparkles, if you will. But it's important that, if you're really looking to trade now, first of all, get on the demo. Second of all, we need to be clear as to where the market is going. Because if you don't know where the market is headed, then you really should not be trading. You should be focusing on learning market direction. Okay, so let's go into that. Let's dive in where the market is going. So if I go to the Aussie dollar on the daily chart, clearly we are in a uptrend. Want to know why? Because the triple arrow system has signified a key turning point in the market. All right. Now, this is important because this is taking months off my learning curve. Had I learned about the triple arrow system, years ago, oh my goodness, this would have been a lifesaver. But here we are. We have it now, and I tend to not use anything else. I'm focused on this. Now, triple arrow system is focusing on a bullish move. As you can see, we're well into it. We probably due for a minor reprieve, a pullback, and that's okay if we get it. But if we're going to trade this, then we need to be focusing only on a bullish move. But as you can see on the 4 hour, the market is saying, hey, we're due for a sale. Today's a holiday, so we have this move to the upside. So would you trade this? That would be the question. Would you trade this, even though we have triple arrows? And if anybody know the triple arrow system, then once you get them triple arrows, you are looking for an entry, if not entering right then and there. So I will go on a limb and say, no, I will not take this trade until I get a move maybe down to below the 50, and I see triples going to the upside. Why? Because on a higher time frame, we're looking at a bullish trend. All right, so if I'm anticipating that, there's no sense in me trading a counter trend. Okay, So let's move on. Let's go on to something else. Let's focus on, let's just pick something else. Let's see, the dollar yen. Dollar yen is also showing a bullish trend. It's a little tighter than the other pair, but you can't really compare pairs. So let's focus on that. Okay, so we have a couple of pairs now that, well, it looks like I've already done an analysis on this pair. I even wrote it in here. Pullback. So that is a warning for me to not trade this pair for the sake that it's doing a pullback. And as you can see, it's already broken out of this channel. And if I was to trade the breakout, which I don't do at this point in my trading right now, unless it's like in confluence with my triple arrow system, I would trade that breakout, but not just off the cuff like this is showing right now. Triple arrows is showing a short, and the breakout is right above the 4-hour dots. As you can, if you don't know that these dots here are the 4-hour dots, we have daily dots, we have weekly dots, and they're pretty much showing you support and resistance on a higher time frame. Very important. I will also create in other videos a support and resistance, trend line breaks, and so forth. But for right now, just know that triple arrows is really all you need, because it's a all-in-one system. You just got to learn how to read it. So right now, I'm not seeing any pairs that I find to be appetizing. Let's keep going. Okay, we have, what is this, the 4-hour chart on the euro pound, and we have triples. Pretty much just came in probably on Friday. And oh, look at this. Hold up. So on the higher time frame, we are going short. The month, the weekly, the daily. Yep, the weekly and daily are both showing short. And even though we're pulling back at this moment, I'm going to wait to see if I can get an entry on this pair. Yeah, so what I would need to see is a clear indication that the market is going to go short, which would be in the direction of the overall trend. That's important. All right. Most of my entries I take on the hour or the 30-minute. So it looked like to me I will need to see a move to the upside, and then boom, an entry to go short. So that's what I'm waiting for. I see that now. I see that being a great opportunity for us to take, and man, this will be a very cool trade. But we're in waiting mode right now. So on that note, this is something that I find all the time. When you're doing your analysis, you're going to come across pairs that looks promising. You're going to come across other pairs that don't look so promising. But a lot of traders, a lot of novice traders tend to just take those trades that didn't look promised anyway, because they are hungry to get in the market. They're looking and fighting for that next dollar. But the issue comes in is now you're facing a uphill battle because you're not following the directions of your own tools. See, this is the thing. Yes, I am gonna probably like bang the door down when it comes down to the triple arrow system and tell you how important it is. Yes, I will. But what's more important to the individual trader should be that you need to know most of the systems out here can work. They have their own win-loss ratios in their own right. But the kicker comes in, meaning you need to be aware that the system is not the reason you are not profitable. It is you. All right. So you might have to hear this a couple times. You might have to hear it from a few other traders. But at the end of the day, it is you that makes you a profitable trader or not. And to get yourself out the way, to break that self-sealing that you have put on yourself, we need to address what it is in the market that caused you to have anxiety, caused you to not pull the trigger when it's necessary, and it caused you to stay out the market when it's necessary. We need to identify that. So we're going to go over that in the next couple of videos in the coming weeks here. And I want to make sure that we get this like ironed out. It is my hope to help you become a successful trader. And the only way that's going to be is if we dive in to those setbacks that has caused you to not be profitable. If you are a new trader and never looked at a chart a day in your life and you come across this video, well, congrats. Welcome to Forex. It is, yes, about making money. Yes, about being successful, being profitable. But it's more about self-development, becoming one with yourself, focusing your energy in the right direction, being on the right path, so we can become profitable. Because you're going to make money, you're going to lose money. But the way to win in Forex, in the foreign exchange, you need to be aware of your ups and downs. What causes you to go left when the market says you need to go right? I don't believe in following the masses, if you will. I do believe in a solid strategy that produce real results, and that's the triple arrow system. Triple arrow system consists of 3 arrows, 1 big arrow, 2 little arrows, and it's a lot of information that go behind why these arrows show up where they do. All right, we're not going to go over that here. What we're just going to focus on is, if you know how to see these arrows, then you know how to get in the market. And if you know how to get in the market, then you know how to make money. The other things we got to work on is, when do you get out the market? When do you take profit? You know, why are you going in the market at this particular point? Because I believe once you understand fully how the triple arrow system works, you will never want to get involved with another indicator, another system that somebody else is pushing. It will never cross your mind. Matter of fact, you put your hand up and say, not today. And the reason for that is because a triple arrow system is an all-inclusive, very, very structured system. It is awesome. So on top of that, we have support. And, you know, for the low entry fee, and compared to what I paid to learn Forex, or what I've tried to get involved with over the years and went nowhere, and the lack of real teachers, real, as they say in this market, mentors. Yeah, I believe here you have a slew of people that is willing and eager to help you become successful. All right, this is your own thing. Forex is an individual sport, if you will, but we are here to make sure you understand the fundamentals and how to structure your own plan so you can become profitable in the market. I can't tell you enough how important it is to have a team of people. They're constantly posting, they're reaching out, they are keeping you informed of the way the news and how our current environment is and how it affects the market. It's very informative. You need that. If you are that type of trader where you need some extra support, you want to know really when a trade is a good trade, so you can see that enough where you can then start making those type of assessments on your own, then come join us over here at the Triple Arrow System, the Super Easy Forex. We definitely would like to have you. We are one of many Forex companies. You know, I'm a part, not like a creator of anything, but I believe so much in the Triple Arrow system that I definitely don't have a problem telling everybody about Super Easy Forex. Okay, so that's how confident I am, and trust me, as you will see when I start showing you trades down the road, I get more involved in creating more videos, so you can see. You're going to understand why I am pushing the Triple Arrow system. Okay, now a lot of stuff that got to go down the line here. I got to tell you quite a bit, so I just want you to be ready. Stay tuned. I only went over a couple of pairs, and I'm just going to leave it like that, because I think at the end of the day, I want to make sure you got it well understood that you don't even have to trade all these different pairs. You know, there's over 60 currency pairs in the market. I only look at 11. I may only take 3 or 4 trades, you know, period. So that's important to know, because this can be completely overwhelming for people who are trying to make money. If you're trying to make a living in Forex, you definitely shouldn't be. If you're new, you definitely got to have another income source, because if you're using money that is supposed to be tied to something else, oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for those who make that decision, because it's only going to mess up the psychology of being in these markets. All right. But other than that, Triple Arrow System is where it is. And I want to make sure that you understand that we are here to support you. I definitely know where the markets are going. All right. And that's because, first, I look at the charts bare bone. So I make my assessment on my own as a learning mechanism to keep me abreast of where the market is going. 2, I look at my Triple Arrow System to confirm what I already assumed the market was going. And then I look at what has already happened, so I can at least say where the market should go and then how far it should go. All right. These are just the basics for understanding price action. And down the road, we're going to go over a few other things to help you further evaluate a currency pair. And eventually we're going to get you on a demo. Again, if you're a new trader, we're going to get you on a demo account. We're going to set you up. We're going to get you squared away. We're going to take that first trade. We're going to move from that first trade to the next trade. And then we're going to start calling out what pairs that's more profitable than others based on their pip value. You can understand what pip is. I mean, it's a lot of things to this currency market. We're talking about a $5 trillion market, and it's more room for you to come on in and start making money, taking money out the market. Trust me, I am one of those people, and I am so happy that I am finally a profitable trader. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been trading for a few years, but for how I evaluate being profitable, it is, someone who's consistently profitable, bringing in more and more money every month. Frequently. I mean, I can't say every month. It kind of depends. Sometimes throughout the year, you will have a down period. I can't say it'll be a month long, because if you trade in the Triple Arrow System, I can't see you having a down period for longer than a week, if you will. But I'm just assuming, because again, when it comes down to trading, everybody has a different way of looking at the market. So none of this stuff is, coming from a licensed person. This is just an individual, me being a opinionated individual, letting you know how it affects me and my trading. And I can also show you hundreds of other people who this also is benefiting. So all you got to do is send me a message, join my Facebook group, and there I will show you the way. I will show you exactly what's going on with the Triple Arrow System and how you can benefit too. We can take one trade at a time, and you can see exactly how it unfolds, win or lose, because this is not a 100% win system. That's not how it's supposed to be, because Triple Arrow System is based on the price. It's based on the market. So it's only telling you what the market is doing. It can't predict if the market is going to suddenly stop and go the opposite direction, knowing that the news can come out and say, we're going to be in quarantine for another 30 days. That can go negative. That's an instantaneous scenario where, Triple Arrows cannot help you in that regard. But we also teach stop loss, take profits. And those are points in the market that you set that will automatically protect your account and automatically get you out in profit when the market goes your way. All right. If you find my content interesting, if you think my way of informing you of the Forex market is informative enough to get in and take massive action, then subscribe. I would love to have you be the first to know whenever my next video come out, what's going on in the markets. I'm going to start posting on a regular basis, so I'd like for you to be updated as soon as it come out. All right. This is Take 2 Capital. I am your boy, C. Olis Reigns, and I appreciate you more than you know.